Android Oreo release date, compatibility, and features. Android Oreo is the official name of the next version of Google's mega-popular mobile operating system that's available now for select devices. In terms of feature highlights, Oreo focuses on speed and efficiency. For many phones updated to Android 8.0, another name for Oreo, boot speeds will be increased as much as 2 times, as we've personally seen with the Google Pixel. Additionally, the operating system update tackles pesky background activity that drains your battery and your data plan. While it's light on visual changes, Oreo packs in some useful design tweaks, like picture-in-picture, PIP, mode for the likes of YouTube, Hangouts, and others, as well as notification dots that give you a colorful nudge to check out your notifications. Head below to read more about the best features coming with the Android Oreo update. But first, check out which phones are compatible with the software. Not seeing your phone, or the one of your wish list? Don't fret just yet, as more phones have been confirmed to support the update later this year from the likes of Essential, Huawei, Samsung, Motorola, LG, HMD Global, Sony and more. The list of supported devices will undoubtedly grow as the year goes on. Even the newly announced Google Pixel 2 and Pixel 2 XL come with the latest software straight out of the box. When can I download Android Oreo? If you don't own a Google Pixel, Google Pixel XL, Nexus 6P or Nexus 5X, the wait for Android Oreo is set to continue. For some phone manufacturers, that could mean a matter of months, while others are much closer. Companies are typically quiet on this topic until there's good news to deliver, but rest assured that we'll be updating this page with the latest. Google itself has confirmed that the Oreo update will hit devices from many popular manufacturers by the end of the year. And while it doesn't call the particular phones out by name, Google's official statement is as follows: hardware makers including Essential, General Mobile, HMD Global, home of Nokia phones, Huawei, HTC, Kyocera, LG, Motorola, Samsung, Sharp and Sony are scheduled to launch or upgrade devices to Android 8.0 Oreo. With that information, we can safely guess that this includes, at the very least, the Essential phone, the Samsung Galaxy S8, Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, Samsung Galaxy Note 8, LG G6, LG V30, Sony Xperia XZ Premium and more. Don't see your phone on this list? No need to fret just yet. Here are the phones confirmed to get the update. Nokia: we've received official confirmation that Nokia 6, Nokia 5, and Nokia 3 will receive Oreo, and soon after we also heard word the Nokia 8 will get the update too. An actual release date for the Nokia 8 to get Android Oreo is unclear, but the beta of the software is currently 1.3 GB big according to a tweet from Juho Sarvikas, Chief Product Officer at HMD Global. HTC has confirmed the HTC U11, HTC 10, and HTC U Ultra will all feature Android Oreo at some stage, but exact timings for the update are currently unclear. OnePlus: the OnePlus 5 is an obvious candidate, but OnePlus has also confirmed that the OnePlus 3T and OnePlus 3 will receive the update. Sony: the new Sony Xperia XZ1 and Sony Xperia XZ1 Compact will both run Android Oreo out of the box when they arrive this autumn. Additionally, the company is also updating the Sony Xperia X, Sony Xperia X Performance, Sony Xperia XZ, Sony Xperia X Compact, Sony Xperia XZ Premium, Sony Xperia XZs, Sony Xperia XA1, Sony Xperia XA1 Ultra and Sony Xperia XA1 Plus. Motorola advertisement: have a Moto phone? The company recently stated that it will start rolling out the update this autumn to the following phones: Moto Z, Moto Z Force, Moto Z2 Force, Moto Z Play, Moto Z2 Play, Moto G5, Moto G5S, Moto G5 Plus, Moto G5S Plus, Moto X4 and Moto G4 Plus. Previously, the company had promised to update the Moto G4 Plus to Android O software, but made no mention of that handset, or the Moto G4, in its announcement. While Moto has done right by changing its tune and adding support for the plus-sized budget G4, it appears that the regular G4, as well as the Moto G4 Play, will sit this one out. We'll be updating this article with the latest Android Oreo release date news as it happens, so be sure to check back and see if your phone is included. Samsung. Nothing is confirmed for Samsung products yet, but a blog run by Samsung Turkey suggests any products from the company that will be updated will have to wait until early 2018 to see the upgrade land. We expect to see the Samsung Galaxy S8, Galaxy S8 Plus and Galaxy Note 8 see the update, and maybe even the Galaxy S7 and Galaxy S7 Edge too. We fully expect this list of features to grow as Google proceeds with Oreo updates in the next year. As such, we'll be adding them below. Here's what we know so far. Picture-in-picture, PIP, mode. The split window mode introduced in Android Nougat is a helpful means for multitasking with most apps, but not all apps. Picture-in-picture, PIP, takes this a step further by allowing you to miniaturize a YouTube video feed or a video call on Hangouts or Duo into the corner of your screen so you can carry on with other tasks simultaneously. This is one of those I didn't know I needed this until I tried it features, and one that makes multitasking far less of a compromise than split window mode. We're excited to see how this feature develops throughout the life of Oreo and beyond. Faster boot times. Speedy boot times are usually associated with a step up in hardware, but Android Oreo will supposedly bring this benefit to all phones that run the software. While currently limited to the Pixel and Pixel XL, the improvement is certainly noticeable and impressive. This is a minor feature as most of us keep our phones powered on indefinitely. But for those times when a reboot is necessary, this feature makes it all the less painful. Restricted background activities. This is a power-saving feature that deprioritizes app functions running in the background, which in turn means that your battery is going to possibly last much longer than it currently does on Android Nougat. Paired with likely improvements to the doze function that intelligently saves battery during downtime, it's feasible that Android Oreo could help squeeze an extra handful of hours out of your phone. Contextual press to hold options in an email. Trying to copy an address so that you can paste it into Google Maps? No more, says Android Oreo. By using machine learning, the OS can now recognize which app is best for the string of characters you're working with. Another example included being able to highlight a phone number and pop right into the dialer. Adaptive icons. As the name suggests, Google has introduced strict design guidelines for developers to adhere to that will help to create a unified visual style across more apps. In addition, these new app icons will animate based on user interaction and. Have you seen the animation demo? Look up. It looks awesome. It seems that Google hasn't rolled out these nifty icons yet, but hopefully we can look forward to them coming in the next update of Android 8. Boosted audio performance. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is the first Android phone to come installed with Bluetooth 5, a technology that will widen the bandwidth and raise the speed limit in the wireless pipeline for your content to travel through, and thus, enhance the quality of audio content sent wirelessly between your phone and headphones. And while many devices will follow suit, audio quality on Android is going to get yet another boost thanks to Android Oreo's native support for LDAC, Sony's high-res Bluetooth audio codec. In the developer options, we're already seeing tons of options for tweaking the bitrate for audio, and we expect more advancements to come down the line. This one could be a big deal, especially for those holding out on buying into the best wireless headphones. This is all good news, especially since the Google Pixel 2 might not have a headphone jack. Notification dots. An oldie that's been knocking around for years on iOS and some third-party launchers. This brings an at-a-glance notification bubble to app icons on the home screen as a native Android feature. Unlike iOS, Android Oreo doesn't tell you how many pending alerts you have within a given app, but knowing where to direct your attention at the very least is a good thing. New emoji. Google is finally replacing the gumdrop emoji style from older versions of Android and is now making rounder face icons for Android Oreo. There are also new emoji in the form of starstruck, throwing up, fairy, mermaid, giraffe, wizard, and even more options. Easter egg. It wouldn't be a new version of Android without a new Easter egg minigame to try out. Oddly enough, Aria also comes with Android Nougat's odd cat feeding mini game. But onto Aria, clicking and holding on the OS logo takes us to a mysterious, empty screen with nothing but an octopus on it. This mini game is pretty basic and not really much of a game at all. You can pull the octopus around the screen, watching as its legs flop all over the place. And that's it. This game was here before we learnt about Android 8's suite-based name, so it may be set to change now we know it's called Aria. But then again, maybe not. Other Android Aria features advertisement. Google is pushing a number of features with the Android Aria update that we've already seen, but it means we'll likely see more of each feature in the future. Android Instant Apps, a way you can use apps without installing them and instead using your web browser, is getting a push with Android 8, so expect to see more developers support this soon. Google is also including an autofill option within Android 8, so it'll be faster to sign into some of your favorite apps. There are new accessibility features including simple audio controls and quick access from the navigation bar for features such as magnification and select to speak. Plus, there are even more features such as new downloadable fonts, background location limits, notification snoozing, a new Wi-Fi assistant feature, a support window called tooltips and notification categories so you have more control over what you see.